Your influences form your vocabulary. It's like a constellation guiding you and only you. The stars that you are drawn towards are a beacon to your development. What made me think of this was a post I did a while back about your own personal playlist. Why it's important for you to have your own influences. My best friend from college posted a video of herself improvising on the piano, and I might be putting words into her mouth, but she seemed almost embarrassed to be not playing from a totally jazz perspective, the genre most known for improvisation. But what struck me that it was beautiful. It was soulful. It wasn't Fred Hirsch. It wasn't Bill Evans, but it was definitely music. Side note, Mozart was known to improvise back in the day, and it's this whole other can of worms where like formally trained classical musicians stopped learning by ear, by rote, and only reading what was on the page. But that's the subject for another day. So back to my friend. She's improvising and she's coming at it from a different perspective than like a canonically jazz, which is a misnomer in and of itself. And there's nothing wrong with that. I think I feel so strongly about this because I was also embarrassed or ashamed or whatever you want to call it for so long about my musical influences. Even from her, when we were sophomores, she was raving about Radiohead and how this one song was just amazing. And I'd never really grasped Radiohead in high school. And it's only now after listening to it and hearing other people's perspectives on it that I know and love Radiohead now. And that's okay. And it's even okay if someone tells you they like something and encourages you to consume some of that thing. And it's okay if after you have a taste of that thing, that genre, that piece of art, that thing that has influenced them, it's okay after you've had a taste to say, you know what, I understand your perspective. I understand you better for having tasted this, for lack of a better term, but it's just not for me. And I expanded my horizon, but I'm not going to hold space for that thing in my repertoire. What I'm saying is, let's go back to the constellation metaphor. Everyone's constellation of influences, whether it's fusion cuisine or a certain genre of novels or a television show or like a color combination, whatever it is, music, genre, favorite show, teen movie, it doesn't matter. That informs their makeup, their inner world. And no one's is the same. Not even if you grew up in the same household, different people are drawn to different things. So that's okay for you to not like or even know what someone else swears by, but also take the inverse of that and realize that you don't need to be ashamed of your upbringing, your culture, your influences, your constellation of light. Let it shine.